What's up?
Rebecca Rose Vinagro. Vinagro,
yes.
Vinagro. Okay. We are just coming back from break.
Oh, cool.
We just called some vape shops and did some songs for them.
Yeah. I have a persona that he's a rapper and he's trying to get some gigs.
He's trying to get to get hired to do jingles for.
Wait, I was just listening to that, and that guy is a dick.
Thank you, Rebecca. Thank you. He was a douche. He was a dick. He was a real dickhole. But you were an actress from originally from Boston, correct, or the Boston area?
No, I'm from Boston originally, Peabody, Massachusetts, to be exact.
And now in LA, do you ever just go Boston on people out there? Just scream socks and get in their face.
I just start screaming fucking Dunkin' Donuts, fuck you.
Boston cream is the way.
Boston cream. That is the best, actually.
It is one of the best. Yeah, you don't want to ever go Bavarian cream. It's not the same.
Gross.
Not the same. It's ugh. How long have you been acting though?
I guess a while, off and on, since I was a kid. But I guess I got into the union about 10 years ago.
Cool.
And in Boston, and then I finally made the move here, and it's been pretty cool so far.
Yeah, that's why I didn't know if you started before you went or after.
Before. That was definitely a draw for LA, but I also just, I love the weather here. I'm not really a cold weather kind of person.
Even fire season?
Yeah, I love fire.
Fire season.
I don't know. One of our buddies we just talked to last. Yeah, don't endorse that, Rebecca. You don't ever.
Yeah, I won't.
One of our buddies we talked to last week said it just started raining for the first time in years. I was like, what?
I think last year was we had a pretty good rain too, though. But it's definitely not enough. So.
I don't know. That's crazy. I just always figured by the coast you got a lot of rain.
Yeah, it was great.
What was the hardest thing?
It was great. Yeah, when I came back from Boston, because I was in Boston for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
But when I came back, it was raining. But anything above 50, and I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm cool.
What was the hardest thing about going out there to adjust to?
I actually moved to LA on a road trip, so I'm not definitely wasn't the biggest planner. I'm starting to get a little better at that these days, but I just straight up moved with no money and nothing. But
wow.
I knew a few people, so
okay,
that helps.
That does help. Wow.
But I guess I don't know. The hardest thing, I don't know. I really needed the change, and I had wanted to move to LA since I was in high school, and I finally did it after college. But
cool. What how did you get involved with Half New Year?
Oh my God! Drew was one of the first people I met in LA. So I met Drew about 7 years ago, and about 6 years ago, I actually read one of the first drafts of Half New Year.
That's
wow.
awesome.
And yeah. So yeah, it's kind of crazy how things come full circle, but
that's why I didn't know if you auditioned.
Right,
I didn't know if Drew had the part in mind for you, because your part of Emma was one of my favorites, and your better half in the movie Bishop was just one of my favorite characters. One of my favorite characters, especially when he was on.
Oh my God, yeah, Roman's great.
Yeah. Wow.
He's really funny in Half New Year.
Yes. We were fortunate enough to see it in the theater. We went to the First Glance Philadelphia.
I know. I was so jealous. I wanted to go and be there with you guys, but I couldn't.
Why
that
didn't
weekend,
you?
So.
You should have. You should have been there. It was a lot of fun.
Oh my God. Well, we would have had some laughs for sure.
But Drew did tell us that you guys were just premiere after premiere after premiere, so, and that was the last. So I'm sure you were very burnt out by that point.
I guess not burnt out, but I didn't have the time at that moment. But
Yeah.
Right.
I'd never burnt out off of premieres of Half New Year. Yeah, I love it. It was
Wow.
amazing.
Cool.
Cool. What was it like? What was one of your favorite moments of the filming?
Oh my God, I don't know. I did have to drive our trailer, but that was not my favorite moment. So I digress. Oh my God, yeah, seriously. I don't know. My favorite moment. I don't know. I really, I guess I have some favorite scenes. I loved all of it. I guess, Drew's old house is where we shot most of the film at.
He
Yep.
said that. He
So,
also said it was really torn
we had
down.
really partied there for quite a few years before shooting there. So, and he was moving out, quickly after we had to wrap, so kind of just taking it all in was pretty crazy.
Wow.
I feel like we grew up in a way after the movie, or I don't know, something like that. But
During.
during, after.
I want to
I
know.
don't know. I guess I really loved working with our director Tom Marash. He's amazing, and he made me feel really comfortable. I loved dancing with Drew. That was one of my favorite parts too. I have definitely danced with Drew, but not for the screen.
Drew is just an amazing guy.
Oh,
he's
great. Just very charismatic.
yeah.
And
He's very
endearing.
sweet. He definitely gets a woman's perspective too, which is one of the things I loved about the character Emma.
Well, that's what I felt about just you talking about Emma, just the fear she faced in going into marriage. I just thought that was so real, and so cool.
That was spot on. Yeah.
How much of you was Emma?
Quite a bit, actually. I think I'm a little crazier than Emma in a way, I guess, so to speak. She's a little bit more introverted, but a lot of me went into Emma. So yeah, I don't know. There's a bit of difference, but a lot of me definitely went into Emma. I think I threw in a line to nice bum, where you're from, and I just whacked Drew so hard every time just because I knew I could, and it was fun abusing Drew for that one scene.
I remember Drew telling us in person how much was actually cut out of the movie too. He said there was so much extra stuff filmed that just didn't get a chance to make it.
It was crazy how much that we got in the 10 days we had of filming. It was really impressive. And our director cut the movie, which was he's just amazing. So that's what you want.
Were you gonna ask something?
Yeah, I was curious because you kind of talked about this, I had to drive the trailer one day. Is there a story there? Why did you have to drive the trailer?
Yeah. Did you crash? Did you get pulled over?
There was an emergency and someone had lost their license, and I've driven some big cars because I've been on the production side for a little while too. That's also what I've been doing out here in LA. But I had actually never driven a trailer, and it got dark on the way back, and my anxiety definitely kicked in. But I was probably 2 inches from the steering wheel. That's the way I felt. But,
How did that? So you said this, so the other person lost her license, the person that was supposed to drive the trailer. So did you just show up and they were like, "You got to drive this trailer today"?
This guy just got a DWI.
Pretty much. I thought I was just riding along, but I was the driver. Ended up being the driver. But that's okay. It happened.
You get in the trailer and you sit down in the back, and they're like, "No, you're driving."
That's gotta be a DVD.
Yeah.
That's gotta be a DVD extra. I feel like
A DVD
extra driving with Rebecca Rose.
Rebecca Rose driving the trailer.
Joke's on you.
It was a good day.
Yeah.
I was definitely elated after I parked it. That's one of the things about anxiety is once you go through the process, you're like, yay, I made it,
I remember years ago I worked at a radio station, and I just remember the first time I drove the station van and had to parallel park. I was so proud of myself. Just like
Oh my
ecstatic.
god, yeah. Parallel
Ecstatic.
parking's pretty bad. I have a backup camera in my car, so
That's good. I didn't have that.
yeah. And, of course, I've driven some rapey-looking vans. And, yeah, feels pretty sketch.
You
to
can never
just
see.
be driving in general.
You can never see properly out of the rapey van.
Oh my god, no.
Nope. No. You mentioned being a producer. Was going into acting a different aspect? Like, was that something you weren't used to?
Wait, say that again?
You had mentioned producing. Like, was acting something new for you?
No, I've been acting pretty much, I guess, since middle school, but off and on because I was pretty obsessed with soccer, so I kind of quit acting for a little while to do that. But no, it wasn't too new. I did have to audition every character actually, so that was fun. But that was just pretty much a courtesy, like Drew and for Drew and Tom. But that was really fun. Cool. I was just like, I guess after that, I was like, I'm just coming in really though for Emma, and that was a good decision, I guess.
What was the auditioning like? Was there a lot of people coming out?
There were a lot of people. I'm not sure how many people, because I wasn't involved in the audition process actually.
Okay.
So I'm not sure how many people that Drew auditioned, but I actually knew when I went in for Emma. I knew I got it right after because I was reading to Drew and I know him. And I saw his face, and I did not sleep all night because I was so excited because I was like, I don't know, I just really felt it. I had known the character Emma, but like something finally clicked like at the right moment. But I just I didn't sleep at all. I'm a crazy person. I like kept replaying the scene and picturing Drew's face, and I was like, fuck, I got it. And then he called me the next morning and asked me if I would dye my hair, and I was like, obviously I will dye my hair. But,
Did you dye your hair
I don't know
for
if you
the
guys dye your
part?
hair.
You dyed your hair for the part?
I did, yeah. I dyed it red, which was a really nice change because I've always been blonde, and I guess I was always scared to change it up that much, I guess.
So did you stick with the red, or do you go back to the red?
Yeah.
Or?
Did you go back to blonde, or?
I had the red for a while actually. It took a while to fade, but it faded out really. I liked the way it faded out. Nice. And then last year I was messing around and I dyed my hair black actually. So I think that character also gave me the card to just dye my hair any color I want. And when I dyed it black, I had dyed it myself actually. But that was fun. It faded in like 2 weeks.
Drew changed your life. Yeah. You were originally a woman who had never dyed her hair.
You're way darker than you ever were, Rebecca. Oh, did you work for Happy Madison Productions?
I did, yeah. I was an assistant to one of the producers on Grown Ups.
Wow, what was that like?
Yeah, that was pretty fun. I like Adam Sandler. That was a fun shoot.
Cool. Did you have any interactions with him personally, or no?
Not really. I mean, we like said hi and bye pretty much.
That's all I'd want.
Yeah, no, I didn't.
That's all I'd want.
I didn't.
I'd be bragging about that for years. I'd be like, he said hi and bye. And bye.
Hi and bye. Yeah, him. I really like Adam Covert because Grandma's Boys is one of my favorite movies. Also.
I never saw that one. I never saw the Grandma's Boys.
It was cool to meet Adam.
Yeah.
Also. I mean, sorry. Oh, I just said that wrong.
What was said wrong?
I said Adam Covert.
Oh.
Anyways, moving on.
Okay, let's forget.
I actually hear that his newest film, I think it's Uncut Gems, is apparently amazing. Like, I don't know anything about it, but I'm hearing like a lot of things about this new film that he just produced.
I saw like a
I just saw that. It's on Netflix because I haven't seen it yet.
Okay. Is it good, or you haven't seen? Oh, you just saw it like on Netflix.
No, I was just passing by it, but I went and watched Tiffany Haddish last night. Her new stand-up special.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, no, I'm just seeing like
Yeah, I'm a big
reviews.
fan of her.
I'm seeing like astounding reviews for this Uncut Gems, and I'm like, it's been a while since I liked an Adam Sandler
The
film, but
last
people
one I
are like
saw was like this
saying this
Western,
thing's
and it was
amazing.
pretty
understand.
funny. It was pretty funny. I watched years ago. They did like a Western one for Netflix, and it was pretty,
Oh, like he was like a parody on Crazy Eights, or
Something
was
like
it, or was that Quentin Tarantino film? I forget what it was. Yeah.
something like that. But it was funny. I remember
I
I
didn't see
enjoyed
that.
it. Nice. What Rebecca? What other products do you have coming up?
What other projects?
Yeah.
I'm kind of just discovering what's going on at the moment. I have a manager, and she's kind of like taking me by the wing, and we're just looking into what's going on. I guess I'm kind of exploring all options at the moment, and also getting ready for pilot season in case there's something that pulls me in. But
Yeah.
I'm also looking more into producing and looking to get with a new financer, and I'm kind of just trying to learn as much as I can at the moment, and see whatever grabs me.
Cool. Would you ever feature the Driz in one of your productions?
Would I ever? Of course, I would feature the Driz. How about that?
Yeah, fine.
Wow. That's what we want. We really want a Driz movie.
Yeah, I got a couple rap songs
Yeah.
about like my journey to become like an actor. It never really worked out because rap, like I went into like acting for a while. I was like, I'm gonna be an actor, and then like I realized like, no, my true calling, this is rapping.
Like a rap singer.
Your true calling is rapping.
It's really not.
A lot of weird shit happened though when I was acting. I don't know how you guys do that.
Wait, what happened?
Yeah, it was dark. A lot of dark stuff. Like this one guy was like, yo, Driz, and I was like, yo, what up, guy? And he was like, yo, you want to be in my film? And I'm like, I guess. And then like he was like, all right, come over. And I like went over to his house, and he was like shirtless, and he had his penis out. That was really weird.
Whoa.
I want to talk about it.
Well, it sounds like the wrong film for you, but I don't know you very well.
Oh, Driz. Oh, Driz.
I love you guys.
God damn. God
Wait,
damn.
so what was the best part of the Philly Film Festival?
Honestly, just hanging out with Drew and Brooke and like meeting
seeing the
two
amount of
them
people
and
that
Brooke.
came
She's so
out,
sweet.
seeing
Brooke is amazing. Yeah.
seeing the amount of people that came out for it too
Yeah.
to support it was
Yep.
amazing. I think like I'd say like 98% of the viewers that night were just for Half New Year. It was a great
cool.
great chemistry.
Yeah, so it was a lot of Brooks and I think some of Drew's like close friends and family and stuff like that. So that was really cool. Like you felt that kind of family like connection with them.
I wanted to go, and I haven't met Drew's mom actually.
Oh my God,
She was the
She's
best.
such a great lady.
That was one of my favorite
Drew's mom and Drew's dad is
interactions.
amazing.
Yes, just walking down the streets
Aw.
of Philly with them after the movie, going out for drinks. It was just
Yeah.
great. It was great. And at one point, I almost wanted to cry. She just said how heartbroken she was when Drew moved to LA. Like it was just like, oh, like wow. Like it was it was amazing though, meeting like their family, meeting Brooke's mom. That was the coolest thing too. I think we were outside before anything started, and we saw Brooke get out of a car with her husband and her mom, and we just introduced ourselves, and it was the coolest thing.
And then
we
after
actually all went to a wedding because Brooke just got married this summer.
Okay.
So we were all actually at her wedding, and that was a really fun time too. It was kind of like Half New Year reunited.
that's
It
awesome.
was pretty funny.
That's cool.
So after the screening and everything, Drew had planned this thing where we all go to this bar. It was like the Pen and Pencil or something, I think it was called.
Yeah.
And so it was like a weird name like that.
Pen
I
and
don't know
Talent.
if I'm getting it correct, but it
No.
was like Pen and Pencil or Pencil, whatever.
Okay, you weren't drinking.
It was whatever. So we're gonna go to this bar, and so we have like 100 people, and we're walking to this bar, and we walk into this thing, and it's just really small, like dingy, like sport bar, and everybody just walks out, and we're like, "Yep."
It was the only bar. It was the only bar in
Clear the
Philly.
place out.
It was the only bar in Philly that people could still smoke in. So people were smoking cigarettes, and I'm sure I smelled something else when we walked in. But
Yeah.
everyone was so disgusted at the smoke when we walked in that we're like, let's all find something else. And I'm a smoker, and yeah, it was even still a little too much.
So we had this great experience of like trying to find a bar with like Drew, a bunch of his friends and his family, and as we kept trying to find bars that we would all fit into, the group started getting smaller and smaller, and then eventually it got down to like maybe 6 or 5 of us, where it was just like it was me, Rob, Drew's parents, Drew's like best friend, I forget what the fuck her name was. She's really cool. Drew's best friend. She was she was the person that
inspired Brooke's character. Like, yeah. Like,
Oh, okay.
Dina, I think. Was her name Dina?
Might have
I think
been.
her name was Dina.
Yeah.
But so it was like the 6 of us or whatever, and Drew's like, we're gonna call an Uber, and we're gonna go to this bar that's like 30 minutes away. So I'm kind of standing back with Rob, and I'm like, I guess we're gonna have to like either leave or walk. And like Drew just like turns to us and like, you guys are coming into the Uber with us. And I just thought that was like the coolest thing in the world, because we had never met Drew before this, and he's just like, not like, you guys are jumping in this Uber with us and we're going to this bar together.
Yeah. It was really, really great. Really great.
That's awesome.
Cool.
That's so sweet.
I was going to ask, too.
Drew definitely treats people like family.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
really
what it was
cool.
like. It was
Yep.
like, yeah, totally being with family. I was going to ask, too, Rebecca, if there was...
You're drinking together, you're definitely family.
Yes. If there was a sequel, would you be down to be in it?
I am so down for a sequel.
Nice.
Super down.
Cool.
I've been thinking about it a lot, actually. But don't tell anyone.
I won't. Nobody will know. Have you planned like a crazy scene for part 2?
I haven't. I guess I've been thinking about the evolution of Emma a little bit, but you know.
That's something.
No crazy scene. Just kind of
Taking the character,
I think,
to another
just
level.
taking it a little more extroverted. So there's that. But that's pretty much it for my note at the moment. I don't want to like overdo it.
No, the Driz never overdoes it.
Yeah.
Never.
Just go with the flow.
Going with the flow, yeah, for sure.
God damn. Driz, you got anything else?
Yo, Rebecca.
Brr.
Yo, what up?
Hey,
Yo, what up?
what up?
Yo, I just wrote a song for you.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Do you need a beat?
Yeah, listen to this.
I'm listening.
I'm waiting for my beat. Give me a second.
Oh, okay.
Yo, Rebecca. Do you prefer to be called Becca, or how about Becky? I don't know, I kind of like all 3. If I ever met you in person, I'd be like, yo, what up, Rebecca, Becky, Becca? Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Pretty spot on. I guess I get asked that question anytime someone meets me, but I do prefer either Becca or Rebecca.
Not Becky.
But not Becky. No,
No,
Becky.
called
She
me
sounds
Becky
stuck up.
Since I was like 8 years old, I guess.
Well, yeah, I was
I
thinking
guess
that.
my
Or
soccer coach.
it's like a real uppity valley girl. Becky is. Fuck Becky.
Oh, you think so? I don't know. I feel like it's like a farm girl or something.
How
like
That
that.
could be
is that,
too.
Becky?
Yeah, you're
Oh my
wearing
god,
like
I don't mean to put down Becky's. I guess I just don't feel like
a denim
Becky.
skirt. Yeah, no, Becky went down the wrong road.
Becky went left. Becca went right.
God damn. Thanks, Rebecca. It's been a blast talking to you.
I know, it's fun talking to you guys. I guess I'll keep tuning in and see you guys soon.
Yeah, definitely. And where can everybody find you?
Oh, where can you find me? Don't come to my apartment, but you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. It's just Rebecca Vinagro. It's V as in Vinny, Inagro. Yeah, you can. I guess that's where you can find me. You can also find Half New Year though on Amazon, Vudu, Apple TV, Comcast, Infinity. We're actually in quite a few countries also, so I need to learn a few more languages.
Is there a dub? Is there a dub for Emma?
Oh my God, no, we don't have a dub. But,
So you just have to do the other languages,
or just do the subtitles.
I'm not sure. Maybe I should talk to Zach Block about that. But,
I would.
I don't know. That's a good question. I guess I'll work on dubbing myself in other languages.
Rosetta Stone. Rebecca Stone.
Fun project. Oh, Rebecca Stone. Yeah.
Have a go, Rebecca.
Have a great night, guys.
You
take care.
Take care.
I feel like the J should do some other languages.
Yeah.